And hello everyone and welcome to the stream. As ever, before we start, I'm just going to do a few quick things and then we'll get started. First is obviously checking that the sound is actually working. Yep, it's working fine, perfect. So that's all sorted. Right, now into the little announcements at the beginning. Sorry about this, so bear with me on this. This is just for the people who may be watching the beginning of this video on YouTube, and obviously if you want to catch me live. So if you are watching this on YouTube and you want to catch me live, just go to twitch.tv/wolfreaper54, follow and obviously turn on notifications so you can get notified when I'm next live. Check down below on my schedule and see what times I'm actually streaming. I usually am streaming either Wednesday night, 1 in the morning, playing a short game or whatever I can before after I finish work, or I'm usually streaming at 5 PM from Thursday to Saturday, depending on where I am on that Saturday. If you still can't get to grips with that, or the schedule's a bit confusing for you, you can obviously just follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links are down below. And basically I always do an early warning of what game, what time, if there's any schedule changes, etc, etc. And if you want to catch more of my content here, that I do here on Twitch, just go down to the link below to my YouTube channel, subscribe, ding the bell, and let me know what you think of some more videos. I am going to be doing some more let me know what you like, seeing as I've finished Dawn of the War Retribution. Basically those are little short one-shot videos to kind of give you an idea of what games I would like to play. If you'd like me to actually play them, like it, view it, etc. Because the more views and likes it gets, the more likely I am to play that game. And if there's any requirements you want, let me know. And hello Emma. First thing she says when she comes in the streets, I get here and the internet dies. Be right back. As always. Anyway, that all said and done, let us actually get into the game. For those of you that don't know what this game is that we're playing, it is called Banner Saga 2. It is a story game where there's a lot of text reading, so if that's not for you, sorry. So far we have been following two characters, Bulwark, who is the leader of the Ravens, who we are going to continue playing with now, a group of mercenaries who are taking a coffin which has the body of a Sunder in it. If you haven't ever played Banner Saga, that might confuse you. Basically, it is a race that is like giants, but they wear stone armour, and a Sunder is immortal. So, yeah, badasses. Okay, yeah, and the other character, Alita, who is the leader of a small group of humans and survivors who are running from the Dredge, which are the understudy to the Sunder. Yeah, and a darkness is coming, and Ivor and two of the Menders, who are like wizards, have gone to face it, while we go to Aberrang to try and find shelter. Yeah, so, without further ado, let us get into this saga. Right, so we've got two people to talk to straight away, and that is... I can't remember your name, sorry mate. I think we met you at the end of the last Banner Saga. You find the Varl, an empty barrel, staring at the darkness. You would be drunk if there was more mead for him. Sigbjorn, what is it you were doing, Bloodaxe? I mean honestly, what's the plan rattling around in that head of yours? To get paid, like always? I'm trying to keep us all alive, to beat you senseless if you keep drinking all the mead. Trying to keep us all alive at this time, because no offence, what's the point of having money if we're all dead? You don't find that strange? A vile berserker playing dead mother to a bunch of humans? You get in Sigbjorn's face with a deep growl. Maybe you've outlived your welcome here. Save your show of strength for some of your pups here who might actually be intimidated. You grab the warhawk by a horn, punch him in the gut. He doubles over, coughing. Oh shit. That escalated. The red-headed Varl grunts, rearing up with a punch that catches you in the chin. While you recover, the ravens all gather around, some daring to cheer. Volker watches with interest. Charge Sigbjorn with your head lowered. Try to wrap him up and slam him into the ground. Hurl a barrel at his head. Fuck it, hurl the barrel. The barrel is the in your hand and moves quickly through the air, shattering against Sigbjorn's face and splintering salted fish on the ground. Before he can recover, you lay into him heavy hits, punching him in the face and stomach until he falls. I think we won. -5 supplies. The fallen giant spits out a tooth. Whatever point you're trying to make, you made it. You walk away from the cheering of the ravens, feeling good. If it can't be solved with words, it can be solved with fists. Right, so let's talk to the mender who let a young charge get killed by the dirge. And has brought a dirge with us, which is a stone singer, which is basically the dirge's version of a mender. Volker Zephyr is speaking quietly to Volker when you approach. Not forbidden, only rare for a Volker to have children. So Nichols was like a son. He was not my child by birth. What did you do to him back in that cave? Some mother killing your cub to save your own fur. He's dead, no use talking about him. What did you do to him back in that cave? I did the only thing I could do, the thing we never want to do. The Volker's eyes filled with tears. I forced a skip in the pattern, which won't mean much to you. Suffice to say that menders usually repair skips or mistakes in the woven fabric of our world. They cover powerful exposed threads until all is right, and the pattern is whole. I did just the opposite. You stare at her blankly. By skipping Nichols, I exposed a thread of the and used that power to end Iris's attack. And that cost Nichols his life. Yes, but it is a sacrifice every mender is prepared to make, should it be necessary. How do I know you won't try to skip me when we get to Manor? Because I can't. It is a conscious choice a mender is taught how to make. Silence spans a few moments. A brave kid, then. The ravens will remember him in a battle chant. I'm sure he'd have liked that. Was there anything else you wanted to discuss? Any idea why Gawler would abandon its prisoners? What do you know about the darkness? Enough talking, let's get moving. Oh yeah, because at the end of the last episode we were attacked by a bunch of prisoners and they downed us. Because there was only one of them left. And we were pretty outmanned. Any idea why Gawler would abandon its prisoners? I've been out of contact with the council since I departed from Bindle, but it can't be good. If the prisoners were telling the truth about everyone fleeing to Aberrang, King Minoff will have a serious problem to handle. I wonder if the girl Alita knows what she's heading for. They're not our concern. What do you know about the darkness? The Volker stares into the distant sky. Truly, nothing. Though it feels wrapped in all the trappings of power abused, enough mistakes to ruin in it the entire weave. This makes me think of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning, which is another game I would like to play. Your anger suddenly rises. More Volker secrets. No, not on my part, but others perhaps. Luckily we're heading towards the one place with answers. Was there anything else you wanted to discuss? Enough talk, let's get moving. Agreed. We need to get this cart to Manor soon, and we're not far now. Right, let's check the heroes and make sure there's no level ups we can do, because we've got 46 renown. Wish I'd level up either a bit more. How are you this evening, Em? I know you're probably tired, and also, how's the sound? Yeah, that's one person we haven't really used, is Ditch, because he's like a rogue character. Right, Bulwark, let's level you up, my boy. Well, actually no, Volker we're going to level up. Choose ability, so Shield Smash, which the character smashes a shield against a single adjunct target. The target and all adjunct units, friends or foe. Hello Miser, morning to you too. Single adjunct target. The target and all adjunct units, friend or foe, take break damage from the force of the attack. Without a shield, she loses her passive ability, Shield Mastery. So it's kind of like give or take. Right, so let us put up armour and confirm, and then promote again, because why the F not? And full armour, and we're gonna hunker down. Yeah, give them more resistance to our armour, why not? There we go. And we've only got 81 now left, so back you're going to get this because you've been providing a lot of fighting prowess here. M says hello to you, Miser, by the way. It's not just to me. There we go, confirm. And we're going to give him full health. Perfect. Oh, we can level up someone else. Bercy. There we go. And we're going to put that up and put that up. There we go. Perfect. Right then, let's get moving. These woodcutters were no slouches in a fight with those prisoners, Spar says, coughing. I've seen weaker men in Wardan. And I think this group realises the idea of staying here is pretty bad. You want me to recruit them? I bet we'll need all the fighters we can get. I don't want any others to look after. More fighters are always good. But what's the downside? Same as it always has been, the old wanderer says. They eat like blasted trolls, but can't find food to save their lives. Our supplies will go quicker. We'll risk it, recruit them. More fighters is better. I've got a suspicion you actually like humans more than any other Val alive, Spar says, chuckling until he starts coughing and wheezing for air. 35 fighters, not bad. How many people we got left? Oh wow, we've got quite a few fighters and quite a few clansmen. Two just around, by food. The fighters at the front of the company begin hacking away at the dense underbrush. We'll be here all day if the rest of you don't grab your axes and start chopping on the grounds before wincing at the pain in his hand. As he says, everyone grab an axe. Your hand goes lame on you. Forget this path. We'll find another way. As he says, everyone grab an axe. You berate and threaten anyone not chopping through the dense foliage. The fibrous vines and sticky leaves soon fill the air. Everyone is covered in plant matter. Everyone but Ollie, who is standing at a distance throwing axes at vines ineffectively. Fuck's sake. That is true, I did survive, but we had two shoplifters. One got out with a whole basket full of beer. Security guard was nowhere to be seen at the time, and just before we closed, the woman tried to get out with loads of alcohol, but everyone was following around, so she started ditching it around the place. It's ridiculous it was, and it was busy. Ugh, Foco cries from agony in uncommon. Cries of agony is uncommon enough to draw your attention. Others start cringing and yelping too. Knock it, Ra! Before you can finish shouting, a burning, stinging pain tears through your arms and eyes and nose. I think that's the thing. I think the plant is poison, he says before taking another drink. He feels around in his pouch and holds out some brown, wet leaves. Here, these are counts. They're counters. These can make the poison go away. The pain ripples through you again, making you want to vomit. Grab the leaves and eat them. What are they? Ignore the drunk. You shove the leaves into your mouth and swallow quickly. How long does it take to work? You ask. I don't know. Because you just rub them on your skin. He hands out leaves to everyone else. Little does a lot, and you hear him say, soon the pain passes, but the entire caravan needs rest. Yeah, just a little bit. Alright, I'll just check that then, if the sound's going over me a little bit. Down you go a little bit. Right, how is that, Emma? My little sound checker. shit, we've got 8 days worth of supplies. Hopefully the people can find some more. Good, they found some more. Thank Christ. Several ravens report a large hole in the ground nearby. There's strange markings all around it, one says. Some look fresh, others, well, others look like they've been there as long as the mountains. Spar looks up. This hole has smooth sides, about as deep as a vial, he asks. The men nod, and Spar grunts. What's in the hole? We couldn't tell, our scout says. No trees around, just a deep hole in the ground about 4 yokes length. Across, my arms were like chicken skin just looking at it. Let's have a look at you, craven. Forget it. Let's have a look, you craven. No sooner has the word left your mouth than you see Folker look at you. Were you trying to be funny, craven and raven? You ignore her and head for the hole. It's as described, big, deep, surrounded by scrawlings and the surrounding rock. And disturbing. Toss the scout in to see what he finds. Let's move on, no more surprises. Someone get in there now. Fuck it, I'm tossing the scout in. The man yelps as he falls into the hole. With a pleasing thud, he spits out dirt, swears loudly and starts looking around. There's not a faint thing down, he shouts. Just mud, rock and... He stops and bends down. Everyone leans in, straining to see what he's pulling out of the ground. And more faint mud, he shouts, throwing 2 handfuls at others, caught off guard, and a couple of other men fall into the pit. The ravens start laughing and call for a fight, and for a moment the world feels familiar again, unbroken. Hey, improved morale. And all it took was tossing a man into a pit. Oh god, what's going on? Because I can hear weird sounds in my head. I don't like this. Sound any better? Giants. They're the ones with horns on their head. They're basically giants.
I always respected Big Lighter the Builder. But if he made those caves we went through, well, I'd have killed him myself.
Alright, Bulver, calm the fuck down. I'm guessing this is another godstone we're at. Oh, by the way, the gods are dead in this, and it is in constant dawn, or midday, this place. You neefs, watch your step around these Karens, Spar says, hacking. Many a foolish pilgrim have given their life at the base of this frozen cliff. And don't try working one of the stones free either, or you'll bring the whole damn thing down on us. He glares at Ollie, who pulls his hands away from a stone quickly. The pieces of Belgia's stuck godstone, put together without mortar or daub, represent the mastery of the god's own skill. In life he travelled the land, laying the world's cavernous foundations and raising mountains. He was ever regarded by the other gods with a very wary respect, for one who knows how to put things together will also know how to take them apart. The sound of snickering draws your attention, and you see some children grabbing stones from other Karens and building a new one for their own. Shout for them to knock it off. Knock theirs over and run them off. Grab a stone and toss it to them to add. Shout them to knock it off. Go on, you yell. The kids flee instantly, slipping on the ice, but making it back to the others safely. Spar chuckles. How do you think all these other piles were made? He places a stone on another Karen as you start to walk away. An uneasy feeling washes over you. You scan the ravens, clansmen, and bellowers cart for any threat. Blood axe, Spar says in a tone stripped of all humour. My eyes are too old to trust what I am seeing down here. You follow his gaze and growl. On the distant fields below the mass of dirt, below is a mass of dirge too numerous to count. Waves of them are pouring over the hills, though they don't move like an attacking force. There's a banner among them, Folker says, near you, but I can't make out the crest. You You wave over her comment and roar a command. Move! If I'm right, we have a dirge amongst us, don't we? Ooh. Achievement unlocked. Haha. How's the sound now, by the way? Oh, blooming hell, bit of a vertical drop there. Dirge are pouring over those hills like ants. Which hills? A large group of clansmen from Bindle have stopped, gasped, and some whispers among them. What's the problem now, you ask, breaking into their circle and find a couple protectively holding a bundled baby. It's a curse, an omen. An old man says the child's been replaced, changed. Never seen anything like it. You wouldn't know a thing about this Val, but they do. He points at the couple and the others nod. A few women holding their children tighter. Maybe the darkness did it. Maybe they have dark secrets. It's a sad, hard thing to accept, but either the babe dies or we'll all suffer fiercely. Then kill it or I will. I'm not taking any chances. Show me the kid. The father hesitates before pulling the swaddle open. Your experience with human children is minimal. It looks just like any other baby. Look at its head. Someone shouts. You lean down and see feathers over the ears, small tufts of pale down feathers, the kind you remember seeing on the neck from under the wing of the Eryx. If it's an omen, it's a good one. No one harms a child. The mother starts weeping and thanking you. Little Hawker, you mumble, and the father smiles. That's what I'll call him, he says. Maybe the gods aren't. You walk off before he can find. Oh, so Little Hawker. Oh. The only reason I'm mumbling is because it is late and obviously my parents are asleep. I will turn the game down a little bit more because it is kind of loud. How is that? Is that better? Right, let's put the mic even closer to my face. Hello, is it better, everyone? Potato. The company comes upon... Oh, I get you, mate. The company comes upon a small village, the people still hard at work with only an occasional glance skyward to the approaching darkness. Volker sees a man chopping wood, and she learned to do a lifetime ago. These people don't know what's coming. They'll figure it out soon enough, you say, and turn to the rest of the caravan. We get what we need from this place, and rest if necessary. The next few days will be the hardest and last of some of you will ever see. Volker gives you a look, and you snort. Good, good. I'm glad of it. As you instruct a man to check the cartwheels and yoke straps, you hear somebody say, hello again. You turn quickly and see the man ditch, quiet as always, but wisely out of your immediate axe reach. What do you want, you ask? Well, just that I was scouting around this place, you know, Ditch says, and I went up on the hill to watch the dirge, the, banner we saw. It's from Ehrentoft. Ehrentoft? Isn't that one... That was in Banner Saga 1, where the Val made the last stand. Ehrentoft. You grimace as the town's name folds from your mind with images. A giant bridge, hundreds of Val. Ivor is in your way, your anger focused just beyond him. Ehrentoft, I'm trying to remember it. Ehrentoft was sacked, the old war leader, Kumar says. You better be sure as crap sticks about what you saw, human. Ditch nods quickly. Then I'm going after them, Kumar says. It's not a request. Join the old Val, though it could be suicide. Let the old kill himself if he wants, but he'll die alone. Fogel agrees with you, returning to check on the other ravens. Okuma is, no offence, not the most useful of all of us. Right, let's get some more supplies. We only got 5 renown anyway. There we go, 10 supplies, that'll do. Right, is everybody ready? Let's go. Continue on. Oh. A couple of scouts rush into town as you prepare to leave. They're closer than we thought, one shouts. It's like the Dredge don't need sleep. The fear in the man's voice courses through the fighters and clansmen. In 2 steps, you near him, backhand him to the ground. You turn to face the caravan. Men try to act strong for their families, while the ox bleat nervously. Speed and luck are your only hopes to outpace the Dredge and make it to Manahar. We won't be stopped for anything, you shout, rest included. This is what we call a death march. But what if you were attacked, Volker asks. The wounded will need rest. You shake your head. We will be attacked, you say. The wounded die or make it to Manahar. That's as simple as it gets. But our words make you consider your caravan. Anyone who can't fight stays behind. Move out and leave the fighting to those who know how. The caravan responds to your command without complaint. You even see a few smiles as if you've done something good by just getting them moving. Stupid humans. From over the hill, Dredge emerge armed. Let me and a few others handle this lot, Spar says before coughing violently. Keep going. We know where to find you, and we all know the danger we're in. So don't go getting soft and sentimental on me. Do what you can, old man. Send a dozen fighters to keep the Dredge at bay. Charge the Dredge. Keep the caravan together, fending off attacks where you can. Do what you can, old man. Spar smiles before heading off with a dozen others. The caravan moves on untouched by the Dredge. I'm trying to play this as the best I can as Bulwark because he's not a sentimental person and he's been a fighter all his life, a mercenary. I know Spar wasn't exactly a useful character. There's too many of them, Bulwark Focus yells, and too far to go. We've got to stop for a rest. She's doubled over. Your own sides burn as you gulp air. The rest of the caravan is no better. A deep vibration fills the air, unsettling you. It's coming from within your ranks. The stone singer, Volker shouts, "Shut him up!" What's it doing, Volker slammed the stone's head into the cart. He might be helping. Zephyr's head is turning, trying to make out the complicated sounds. I can't be certain. Something about our location. But there's more. He's begging. But for peace, or to be saved. I don't know. Let this song play out. The humming vibration continues. More dirge appear. The sound of the song feels more intense, more desperate. You growl a warning. Some of the dirge stay back, but others advance. So he's trying to keep the others back, but some of them are not listening. Bloody dickheads. Right. Back, you get in here. So do you, Sigbjorn. So do you, Bercy. And Gundama. You get in here as well, my boy. Put you there. Let's do this! Yeah! First combat of the evening. Will it turn out as poorly as all the others? Hold these faint Dredge back while the caravan is whatever. I didn't read what you were saying. So, tired, great. Right, can I? Yep, I want to move him over there. Right, I want basically you two there. Percy, move back. Oh. Is he going to come in and fight with us then at some point? You go there. And you go there. Ready up. Move him there. And attack that one. Get the full 5. Nice one. Let's try and kill as many of these arseholes as we can. Jesus Christ. Break the armor, don't you? There we go, one down already, nice. And this is a pack. Who's going out? Back. Guess who's back again. It's me, stab. Get rid of that guy's armor a bit. Oh god, they got a stone slinger, and he's done something. Ooh. His song stripped armor from the Dredge. Nice. I like it. Ooh, yes. Now that's a sexy number. Full on kill on that one. Oh, Jesus. He's gonna get... We're gonna die. Because they just... We're doomed. We're doomed. We are so doomed. Right, it's your go again. Get rid of armor. Very good. Shitting hell, Bulwark is dead already. What the fuck is this bullshit? Are we meant to die in this fight or something? What is this bullshit? It feels like, no offense, we've been kind of fucked over from before we even got a chance in this. Right, my 2 Varl are down already, great. Perfect. Fucking fantastic. Keep hitting him, I suppose. So he is against us. That's what it seems like at least at this time. Got that thing that makes them attack. So they've had more armor removed. Why am I wasting? There we go. Go down. We are losing a lot of people here. At any rate, Stonewall. Just so he can't take any more damage. If he takes any. Great, she's dead. Perfect. We're all doomed. Right, kill that stone singer. And we've got 3 life on them. May as well. Not going to do anyone else any good, him just, you know. Come on, yes, Gunderman, get in there. Just him. Perfect. All doing weird, magic-y shit. Strip more fucker. Oh, yes. Oh, God. Down this one's arm a lot more. This arm with that. Oh, God, he just summoned another one. Brilliant. Lovely. Asshole. I'm going to kill all of you, I'm a little Dredge. So is this guy's useless now because he can't do anything. Wait, you can only do 1 damage. Perfect. I'm so glad you saved Oh dear. We're doomed. We've only got 2 humans left against 3 Dredge. Stone Singer didn't exactly help much, did he? He was just literally consistently raising their fucking health. I think we should have just bunched all together. Right. Come on, boys. Hold him there. Down. His armor. Shit, I should have moved him. I didn't even mean to move him. He just moved on his own, to be honest. We're so screwed. Yep. Screwed. So all he can do is 2 damage, and that is it. Literally, from the get-go of this, we got all our people downed right from the beginning. I mean, what the fuck? Literally, the first hit on one of our guys downed him instantly. Fuck's sake. Because the Stone Singer got rid of their armour, but then raised their health. So they were able to hit harder. Wounded and bleeding, you and the others who can crawl away from the violent scene of Dredge attacking and killing the Stone Singer. They called him a traitor for helping us, Zephyr says, with a strained voice. We could have learned so much from him. You say nothing, focusing on sneaking away. Fuck's sake. Should have just knocked him out. The caravan is tiring, but so far still marching. Ahead, Dredge are climbing up out of the crevice. I can make them regret coming out of that hole. Wally slurs, then belches loudly while hefting his favourite throwing axes. No, stay with us, we'll be fine. Nod and send a dozen fighters with him. Good luck, Ollie. The axe thrower lobs off his drunken gait with the other fighters in tow. It proves to be enough of a distraction to keep the caravan moving without interruption. Before the Dredge finish you off, Ollie raises to a knee, blood dripping from his mouth and nose. He throws an axe at a Dredge closest to you and lands a killing blow. The act is enough to inspire you, and the others rise and flee. Ollie manages to get free as well. Some fall, but the unkindness of ravens continues. The ravens are making good time despite growing tired. Through this pass, you say, and keep your heads down. Suddenly, snow and rocks roar down a hill in front of you. That's no coincidence, you say, and turn to find Dredge pressing in. God damn it, we're all injured. He's definitely keeping up the idea of oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Right. Everyone was good in that, it's just... They were just... Ugh. wish the Dredge hadn't helped. I wish we had just knocked the stone singer out. I just didn't want to annoy the Volker by, you know, beating her a little charge senseless. Dear God. This has gone bad, hasn't it? We have to clear those rocks behind us. Alright, okay. Okay. We have to clear those rocks now. Right. You go there, keep them preoccupied. I need to break armor to avoid deflections. If we don't clear this feigned ice away, the caravan can't get through. Alright, let's get here. Get some people actually attacking the ice then. God damn it. Did piss poor damage. Dig those endless seas of Dredge coming at us! So they are gonna be endless. Okay. Right. Save our willpower so we can try and get rid of as much of it as we bloody well can. Right. One bit gone. Right, let's get in this then. 5 left on that one. Some more ice gone. Gone. Great, they're all getting stronger. Not good. Left on that one. Oh great, they've got even more stronger now. Exactly what we want to hear. I can't get Bercy over there, god damn it. Right, just end turn there, Bercy. Right, keep hitting the ice. Shit. Thank God you absorbed it. Go there. Let's just get a bit more out of the way and then we can get the caravan through. Will now I've just got to try and break through. Oh god. So he's done that thing which if we hit one of them it will damage us. Great. we don't actually have to fight the Dredge now, because that would just be brutal. Right. So that reduces strength, because he's now injured. Arseholes. Bloody Dredge, cheating bastards. So we can try and make his strength even more now, which is great. But he can't move at all because he's surrounded on all sides. Rest. And turn. Is there anything that he can do here? Right. Be a block. Block their path. There's nothing left to break over that way. No one can move. God damn it, Bulwark's down again. Right. That should be the last of the ice. Please say we don't have to fight you now, because that's just going to be brutal. Okay. He can't move, you just stonewall it. Oh, for God's sake, more of you. Oh god, there's a fucking huge chunk here. It's got 16 health, fucking hell. Right, anything else? Right. Shield main and adjunct allies take half damage for attacks. Do it. Champion. Hopefully that will help us out. Maybe. Seriously, come on. We need to actually get some traction here. This is Gunda. Can't really do much, so stonewall it. Oh god, Folker. Okay. Seems like they're not actually wanting to kill it. Oh, for God's sake, I could have done it then. Get us through here. Please say that's the end of it now. Oh, what the hell are we meant to do now? Oh, we did win. Thank God. Oh. See, I did win one fight by not killing anyone. I named this one on to Aberang. I don't think we're ever going to get to Aberang at this rate. Old Ford. You can almost make out the old Ford in the distance, but there's open land between you and it. Oddly, the dirge seem to have fallen away. Some ravens have been slowing, tripping over their feet with exhaustion. Why would the dirge slow down? Just a little bit.
Gods, of all places to make a final stand, I bring us to the old fort. A human bridge that should have crumbled 100 years ago.
We need water and sleep. These people will help us. Don't attack him. I will pretend I understand it. Fair enough, mate. Shield wall, you say, or think you say. Fatigue hinders your every thought. No one forms up as a large group of humans approach from the buildings near the old ford. A small, stout man leads them. Mercenaries, huh? You don't look worth a damn, let alone coin. You reach for your axes, but a few spearmen make it clear you shouldn't. Easy. The last thing we need is to spill each other's blood before that dark war of the Dredge get their chance, eh? Dredge. The word echoes in your head. They don't know what they're doing. The man makes a face, and even Folker lifts her head enough to squint at you. Well, we're charged with keeping this route open for the clans that went to Aberrang. The man says, so we know we're going to be killing as many of those Dredge as we can. Threats and commands come to the mind but never make it out of your mouth. The march, the fighting, the lack of sleep all catch up with you, and you fall to your knee. You try to catch yourself, but gracelessly your head hits the snow. Oh, we're going to have another dream, aren't we? Yeah, because Bulwark here has been dreaming as if he's, I think, Bellower.
Darkness. Purple lightning and a dark sun. What in the depths is this?
Sensing you're being watched, you leap to your feet and reach for claw and fang, but they're missing. You roar in anger. The short man by the entrance takes a step back. Easy, Bulwark. No one's trying to harm you. You get to your feet, head pounding. Where are the ravens, you ask? I woke you first, he says, but the others need to get up too. I let you sleep as long as I dared, but we're almost out of time. He motions to a side table, and you find your axe is undamaged. Who are you, and what do you want, you ask? My name's Hadar, but that won't matter in a few hours, the man says. We came from Akia. We're the rear guard of the clan's army that went to challenge the king in Aberrang. With axes in hand, you ask, then what do you want from me? Excuse me. Well, I'm no battle leader, Hadar says. I'm just a skirmisher like all the rest here. I'm proud of myself for not running off my already. Plain and simple. You know how to fight, so tell us what to do, and we'll do it. We've got fighters who could use some tips or encouragement, Hadar says. Maybe we could build some stake walls with parts of buildings. Up to you. But you don't have time to do much, and no one's expecting miracles, regardless of how this plays out. I'm glad you stumbled in here when you did. I think maybe Bello was actually trying to figure out what the darkness was. Stepping out into the cold air refreshes you. You look around and are surprised to see stragglers crossing the bridge. Ollie and 5 other ravens in a hunched over, looking miserable. Broke my flask, he says. I'm sobered up during the fight, and some of our company died on account of it. There's no humour in his eyes or his tone. I need a drink to forget about what just happened. That's if you want me to be worth a damn in this final stand of yours. You say nothing and let him pass. The old wanderer is alone and angry. What's wrong with you, old man? He glares at you. Those famed Dredge, we fought them a few times, but they eventually got the better of us. Killed everyone but me. Just threw my blade away and shoved my head in the snow. He coughs and spits. Grab a new blade, you say. Get ready to avenge the insult. You grab a handful of snow and squeeze it in your fist until a trickle of water falls to the ground. A silent tribute to ravens who didn't make it. A stream of foul words in deep tones catches your attention. A handful of Vala crossing the bridge. One of them. One of them is a shield banger is in horrible condition. Here's a bastard I was telling you about, the old war leader says to the other Val. He points at you. We lost a dozen out there, you arse. think of that in the next fight. The giants around him look too tired to care. Oh, it's you. The famed leader of those pathetic humans, the shield banner asks you. These humans are the ravens, you say, and I'm Bulwark. He almost said Bellower then. Who are you, and why do you look like you were spit out by a cold bear? The Varl stares at you, and then cracks what might be a smile beneath all the facial wounds. Falsot, former commander of what was Irontoft, he says. You might recognize this one beside me. You glance at the Varl, who, with barely any horns or beard, Kivig. You ask, what in the depths? Kivig is the youngest Varl, the last one made. We're all that's left of those who fled Gorfheim and stood against Bellower at Irontoft. Falsot says, Kivig, run and get us some damn drinks and some meat. Bulwark and I need to talk. Oh, Jesus Christ, he does look like he's been through the wars, doesn't he? I always figured the Ravens were a myth. Of our always being around so many humans does make any sense. I need fighters, and there's a lot more humans who to choose from these days. The scowl leaves Falsot's face for the first time, a distant look in his eyes. I'm alive by luck alone. No skill or weapon or desire to kill would have seen me through that. Irontoft was a massacre. Falsot goes quiet. What happened back there? How did you make it through the field of Dredge? Stick with us and you can get some revenge. What happened back there? More death than I've seen in all my centuries combined. Bellower led an incredible force against us, with such precision. He moved his hordes of fighters around like his own arms and legs, and if we fain cut one off, he just grew another. Why do you feel proud? Why didn't more of you flee? Durunda. He decided to make a stand. I was left for dead. Woke up to actual ravens pecking my face. Damn near got my eyes. Falsot grows quiet. How did you make it through the fields of Dredge? This stuff behind us. Fain eyes, those aren't all Dredge warriors. They might all be armed, but they're all mostly families. Most won't bother you if you leave them alone. Since when have Dredge ever left us alone? They still kill you if you stick your ass on the ground for too long. But I'm telling you what I've fain seen. Most of those stone bastards seem to be running scared. Most seem to be a number of them hunting something or someone, though. And they killed plenty of us. There was a couple dozen more of us only a day or two ago. Prayed to the dead gods for help, but got nothing. Falsot grows quiet. The Battle of Borsgar was a bloodbath too. Oh, what happened? The Ravens were called in to keep people from rioting. Trying to get those people to leave was useless. Then Bellower showed up with an army. A human took him down. A human? The immortal Bellower's dead? This question makes you tense, though you're unclear why. Wait, which human? A hunter named Rook shot the sun with some sort of Volker arrow. The Varl's demeanor changes. He growls. Is Rook still alive? No. Bellower killed him before falling. His daughter is leading their group to Aberrang now. Why? But so I come all this way with a vain message for her father from our former king. But she'll do. Oh. He isn't happy because I blew up the bridge, and he's being a little bitch, isn't he? Falsot's eyes, sent by the torn skin, look deadly. I'll be heading to Aberrang soon. You have more questions, but decide to leave the Varl to his brooding thoughts. Well, guys, it looks like we're going to have to leave it there before our final stand. I'm sorry about that, but it is literally time for me to call it, I'm afraid. And I think I might have accidentally woke someone up, because I think I heard someone moving by the door. So if that's the reason why I suddenly got a bit more quiet there, and I don't, because as I said, that's why I try to be a bit more quiet. So yeah, see you later, Miser. So anyway, if you did like what you saw here, guys, don't forget to obviously follow up above and turn on notifications so you can get notified when I'm next live. And if you want to get more early warnings, don't forget to follow me on my Twitter and my Instagram. Links are down below. I always do an early warning before every stream, what time, what game, and if there's any schedule changes, you can always check here on twitch.tv/wolfreaper54 and check the schedule to see when I'm live. And if you want to see more of my content, just click the link down below to my YouTube channel. I upload all my streams there. You can watch all of them. Let me know what you think of some of the videos I've done, or let me know what you like. And yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. This is wolfreaper54, howling out. Bye.